MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation
Hey
between
guys.
the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago. Their division rivals. First pitch is next. Towing the rubber for the
Mother
Cubs
State
in this
baseball.
one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Today was early release day, so
and then he has the cutter, which breaks
come back and
Two
just
pitches
play.
Cutter this afternoon. That
Lorenzo
makes his
Cain
four-seam fastball up in the zone
leads it off.
that much better.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one. Pitch is swung on and missed as we get the series finale underway. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matt, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right.
Cubs go for the
game are
sweep
coming
against
together.
the Brewers.
Team is playing
And they go for the
well right
homestand
now. But
sweep.
your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off the
Play by the
double-digit
scout,
win
so.
streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Ben Gamble.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
48 degrees.
And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. One two now. Lester has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Popped up. Bodie over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
I'm not going to be talking a lot because I want you guys to just enjoy the game.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in, Christian Yelich, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field, and Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A solid start to this one for John Lester. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Drew Pomeranz gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
At the plate, Jason Hayward, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hayward leads it off.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And now time to check out Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Line up for the Cubs.
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant.
Bryant
He's
playing
hit 8
first
home runs in his last
tonight.
10 games. Did you hear me? That's 8 bombs in his last
Taylor
10 games.
Davis catching.
Whatever you're doing, stop and watch this guy hit. He's been putting on a show.
Descalso back in the lineup.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Oh, and this ball is
Bryant just crushed that baseball.
High and deep into the bleachers and go.
He's in a 20 home run campaign.
Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff.
Wow, first
homering
pitch
twice
swinging.
in 3 days. The numbers don't lie.
Bryant
he owns these guys
with the
right
long
now.
ball.
Batting third.
Here's Javier
The
Baez
shortstop, Javier.
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang play at first.
Batting fourth. The catcher, Taylor Davis.
Now to the plate, Taylor Davis, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Ooh, a knuckle curve. I just missed a
one
home
pitch
run by
on its
Davis.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I want to make this game a little harder.
Two out, nobody on.
Guess I can't make it harder because I'm too good at this game.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Ooh, and that was in the zone? Dude. It's amazing.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 1 for 4. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with the 1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. First delivery to him on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball well outside.
3-2. Descalso on deck.
Daniel Descalso would be next. And he misses again.
Bases loaded.
And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Daniel Descalso. First offering on its way. And he goes the other way as this is
deep
high and deep.
Left. Is that gone? Grand slam!
Grand slam!
5-0.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things
wow.
have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might
Albert Almora comes up. Lester on deck.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of
23
play.
pitches.
18 driven in. One and one. Almora, just 24 years of age, starts the day as the 3rd leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in base.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they
Couple
nearly
of
bat
5.
around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top 5-0. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The Cubbies had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is
2-2.
getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this
Foul
one,
ball.
and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense.
Bryant playing first for Rizzo. Scalzo back. Taylor Davis catching.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here it comes, 0-2. Too high, 1-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Now in the box, Hernan Perez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. His past history against John Lester, he's just 2 for 9. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Bodie is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So coming to the plate, John Lester. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively.
The right fielder.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is after it, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now the Brewers
There'll be a pitching
up out of the
change
dugout on his way to the mound
early.
and it looks as though that's going to be all for his
That's
starter
gonna be
here
it.
tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jordan Lyles enters from the
Jordan
pen just the
Lyles.
second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Lyles.
Chris Bryant will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So
now meanwhile here, this ball's hit
Bryant, is that fair? 7-0.
Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow.
well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink and caromed off the foul pole.
Off the foul pole.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in now,
Shortstop,
Javier Baez.
Javier.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even
Now
his
batting,
soft
catcher,
contact is finding
Taylor.
holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly
David.
impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping into the box, Taylor Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's
Kyle.
able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Schwarber walked and scored a run.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4.
Schwarber
And that's going to
walked
load
again.
the bases now with still only 1 away.
And we have the bases loaded. 7-0 Cubs.
Gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the hump.
David Bodie
So we'll see if that
walked as well.
Digging in to
scored
try
a
it
run.
again. David Bodie. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here's the 0-2. And a strike 3 call.
Bodie strikes out.
What a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
A big second out for the
Riding in
Brewers.
once again, Daniel Descalzo. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in.
Could this
at the
be
plate
possible
right now.
if there's 2 grand slams in this game by the same
Lyles
player?
comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Popped up. Grandal
Popped up.
has a play, and the inning is over.
Cubs do get 2 on the Bryant home run.
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers nothing. Here's Tyler Austin now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Descalzo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Lyles.
In now, Jordan Lyles. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
Here's the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cubs.
At the plate, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB.
That was in the zone.
Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Surprised they called that a ball.
Grounded back up the middle. Barcia fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Big John.
Lester. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as his ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Brings up Jason
The
Hayward.
batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
That evens it up, 1-1.
Excuse me.
2 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Change.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
He pulls this one into right. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Ben Gamble, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that's the first out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Kane leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. So far this season, Moustakas enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already.
Brewers are on the
they
board.
finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. One run, two hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Almora will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Two hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubbies are in front 7-1. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
This guy's having a pretty good run so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Shortstop.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Taylor Davis.
So striding forward now, Taylor Davis. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one runs up high. Ball one. 7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much,
with
but
2 walks.
anytime you could extend an inning and give a
Scored
guy
a run
with plenty
on
of pop
the,
a chance to
under the
swing it,
scalp
the outlook of an inning
slam.
changes dramatically.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lyles comes set. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
On that pitch.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 0-2 once more. In the dirt.
Davis is going to be safe.
Couldn't get him at second.
Thought they were going to get Davis. I'm like, oh snap, I did the wrong thing, but
Well, this
Davis
was looking routine, and then
made
with
it.
1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Perez from shallow right. Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Cubs lead it 7-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Milwaukee.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hernan. Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-1 to count. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He
Now
showed
batting,
all
the
hard
first
stuff until the 5th and
Tyler
final pitch for the strikeout.
Austin.
When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the pitcher, Jordan.
Number 12 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Austin stands at second with 2 gone. This is flared out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Oh my God, I don't know how I made this play.
Last half
My controller
of the 5th coming
dropped.
up. The Cubs lead this one 7-1.
My controller dropped.
Jake Faria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
I started when I started pitching.
Stepping up to the plate, David Bodie. 0 for
Bodie
1 for him
walked
here in this
his
one.
first at bat.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Bodie.
And he struck
And
out.
the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for
second.
1 out of the zone for strike 1.
He's 0 for 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Goodness.
Oh my God.
0-2 now.
I need to stop. This guy has a good slider.
Taken off the outside.
Should've been
as the
3-0,
breaking ball
but it's
couldn't
1 and
catch the
2.
corner. The 1-2. Line to the right side. Yelich is there to put it away for route number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Number
Thought he
3,
might be on base
second
with some
baseman.
sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bases are out.
Be right back.
Empty, 1 man out.
Oh, never mind.
Descalso behind 1 and 2.
Brewers fans.
A swing and a drive to center field.
Deep center. It's got a chance.
Going back
Kane.
to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Nice catch by Lorenzo Kane.
The center fielder.
But Descalso just missed a home run.
Alberts.
Could have been a second in the ball game.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Almora ground out 2 times.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Oh. Hold on, I gotta fix something.
windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First offering on its way. Hop straight up. Gamble is going to get there, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. They're on top 7-1. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Almora, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
In now, Christian Yelich. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it. 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. No balls and a strike to count. Yelich leads off first with one away. Behind 0-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Now Lester's 0-1, fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 2. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. Austin is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Austin is right there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 7-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Sent toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler.
Digging in once again, Tyler Austin. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Brandon Kinsler comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Number 18 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to...
was able to get that one to left field.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Stepping in, Ben Gamble. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Full count, 3-2. And here's the 3-2 from him. This is popped up. Bodie in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Another full count offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 3. Adrian Hauser gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37.
Ready once again, Taylor Davis trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1's the count.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 1-1 to Schwarber. 1 out, nobody on. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You
third
can't place
baseman,
it on the
13.
inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, David Bodie. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Christian Yelich.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. The Cubs are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal. As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch, and it's 1-1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now another 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The count now at 2-1. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Steve Cishek enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Steve Cishek.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Corey Knebel. Now playing first.
Settling in now, Daniel Descalso. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal gathers. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Albert Almora. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Comes set with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Addison Russell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Addison Russell.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Almora, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Two balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Yelich going back at the track, into the basket, and it's gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves forward.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46. Pedro.
Now batting, Orlando Arcia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Orlando.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Hit in the air to center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 21.
A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis Shaw, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Pitch is popped up, and he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Chicago get their division leading 30th win of the year. John Lester earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight.